Hey everyone, welcome to your daily news update. Quick, clear, and straight to the point. We've got top stories from 4th of August lined up just for you. So grab your chai, settle in, and let's get started. Global news. Trump envoy to Moscow. US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff is scheduled to visit Moscow this Wednesday ahead of President Trump's Friday ceasefire ultimatum to Russia in Ukraine or face further sanctions. Talks may pave way for limited diplomacy despite skepticism in Kiev. Ukraine frontline visit. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky toured troops in Kharkiv and urged intensified international support while his aide pushed for direct talks with President Putin amid stalled negotiations. President Trump abruptly fired Erica McAndrew, head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics (BLS), over controversial job data revisions, shaking confidence in economic transparency. Global markets reacted sharply as well. Markets expect a 25 basis point rate cut by the Bank of England amid rising inflation at 3.7%, well above its 2% target, and mixed economic signals from service PMIs, purchasing managers indexes. Market rebound on jobs fears. US stock markets rallied as weak payroll data raised hopes of a September Federal Reserve rate cut. The dollar weakened and treasury yields dropped. UK regulatory overhaul. London's FTSE 100 gained after improved clarity in car finance regulations. A new consolidation between Menzies and Beaver and Struthers formed a €110 million firm. Earthquake alert lifted. A tsunami warning issued in Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula after 7.0 magnitude quake near the Kuril Islands was later rescinded following further evaluation. Pakistan resumed forced deportation of around 1.4 million Afghan refugees despite international and UN concerns. South Korea removed loudspeakers broadcasting messages into North Korea near the border to erase military tensions. Voting commenced for Egypt's Senate, an advisory upper house that supports legislation marking a key step in the country's parliamentary process. In Test cricket's fifth test at the Oval, Mohammad Siraj claimed a 5-wicket haul to seal a thrilling 6-run Indian win over England, levelling the series 2-2. Hyderabad swimmer Havya D leapt to national attention by winning gold at the National Swimming Championship, highlighting India's emerging aquatic talent. National news from India. PM Narendra Modi conducted an aerial survey of flood-affected areas in Varanasi along the Ganga River. Thousands were evacuated as waters rose unexpectedly. ED arrest in loan fraud. In the 3,000 crore rupees Anil Ambani linked PMLA Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 case, the Enforcement Directorate arrested Parthasarathi Biswal, marking the first major custody. Vadra investigation notice. Robert Vadra received a court notice in a money laundering investigation by the ED, intensifying scrutiny of political financial dealings. For the first time, India and the Philippines jointly conducted naval sail and exercises in the disputed South China Sea, drawing Beijing's attention. A US federal agency launched an investigation into former special counsel Jack Smith, known for prosecuting cases involving ex-President Trump. Analysts warn India's annual import bill could swell by $9 to $11 billion if US pressure forces a cut in Russian crude imports. Amid global scrutiny, India faced pressure over continued purchases of discounted Russian crude despite US disapproval. Political groups nationwide called for updating electoral processes, particularly for ensuring fair implementation of caste surveys and reservation policies. Cricket legend Sunil Gavaskar surprised Shubman Gill with personalized SG items during England's Oval Test, a gesture widely covered in Indian sports media. Students in remote districts vote to the PM and state collector over lack of basic facilities, including water and electricity ahead of Independence Day. TPCC chief prioritized grassroots workers for upcoming local body polls, balanced youth and women quotas, and performance-based service selection for the ZBTC elections. Telangana Revenue Secretary urged faster resolution of Bhu Bharati Act land records during a conference to streamline citizen grievance redressal. Telangana State News. Arogyashree expanded. Telangana revamped its Ayushman Bharat analog by increasing treatment cap to 10 lakh rupees, clearing 1,590 crore arrears and expanding coverage to 3 crore beneficiaries. Irrigation Minister Uttam Kumar Reddy vowed to oppose Andhra's Banakachalla water project, citing violations of Godavari River Water Agreement and Telangana's water rights. CM Revanth Reddy approved Telangana's 2025 sports policy with 5 focus areas, signed MOUs with global institutions including FIFA and Abhinav Bindra's academy. Centre told Parliament it can't confirm Telangana's bid for the 2026 Khelo India Games yet. Final decision rests with the IOA, Indian Olympic Association and IOC. BC reservation push. Government advisor Shabbir accused BJP of blocking enhanced BC quota. Nothing. Telangana Assembly already approved hike to 42%. Protests set to begin from August 5th. TG RERA refund case. TG RERA, Telangana State Real Estate Regulatory Authority, directed a builder to refund about 11 lakh rupees plus interest, enforcing stronger consumer protection in the state. Telangana logged 6,366 fire calls in the first 200 days of 2025, averaging 32 daily, surpassing 2017's annual record and triggering safety concerns. Hyderabad Airport Metro project continues with planning underway for an old city corridor affecting 900 properties. Nighttime demolitions minimizes disruption. Regional news from the Hyderabad city. Hyderabad recorded its heaviest rainfall of the season. Some areas like Gajula Ramaram received 151 mm and Banjara and Jubilee Hills over 124 mm, leading to widespread waterlogging and uprooted areas. Hyderabad City Police issued alerts urging citizens to stay indoors after severe rains created near dark conditions and dangerous road conditions post 3 pm. Street performers, buskers like beatboxers and singers have started appearing near Tank Bund, challenging norms and pushing for structured public arts policies in Hyderabad. The planned MGBS Chandrayan Gutta Metro Corridor, part of the Hyderabad Metro expansion, will affect about 900 properties overall the city, and city planners optimized alignment to reduce demolitions. Night work is ongoing to minimize disruptions. Healthcare giant Eli Lilly inaugurated a major digital innovation center in Hyderabad, boosting the city's biotech and digital R&D profile. BC quota mobilization. Hyderabad factions of the Congress-led preparations for Chalo Delhi protests starting August 5th to demand central approval for increased BC quota in Telangana. And that's a wrap on today's headlines. If you enjoyed the update, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps us keep the news coming your way. Thanks for tuning in, and do let us know if you have any stories you'd like to hear in form of an audiobook. See you tomorrow with more stories that matter. Take care.